Undertale, but I can't eat food. Before we start, I set myself a few rules. I can't use any healing items in battle or in the underground, but any attacks from enemies that heal the player are allowed to be used. I am allowed to use armor sets or weapons that heal or assist the player in combat, and for some extra challenge, I'm only allowed to use each save point once. This is to prevent me from healing at a save point constantly, because this just makes the run way too easy. Now, this is a true pacifist run, so we'll be doing the reset and fighting Asriel, even though the run kind of ends after beating Asgore and Flowey, but what the hell. But now that the rules are set, let's get into the run. I started the run by naming my character and setting off into the ruins. After meeting Flowey and Toriel, I made my way through the ruins with very little challenge, picking up the faded ribbon on the way and not getting the spider donut because we can't even eat it to skip Muffet anyway. When at Toriel's house, she gives us some pie that we will never eat. Doesn't she know we're allergic to food? Look, I'm sorry I'm allergic to food, but this is no way to go about it. With Toriel spared, we begin our journey into Snowdin, where we meet my favourite characters, Sans and Papyrus. The enemies in Snowdin aren't very strong, so getting through Snowdin was a breeze. Jerry! After dealing with more Papyrus's traps, I dealt with Dogami and Doggeressa without an issue, and found myself in Snowdin town. I bought the manly bandana from the shop and crossed town to go face Papyrus. That was a bit close. After flirting with Papyrus in the fight, I went back to his house and...
Oh, yes.
But hey, Waterfall is next, and that means Undyne is here, and she's trying to kill us because of our allergies. During my time in Waterfall, I picked up the Dusty Tutu, was chased by Undyne, met Monster Kid and the annoying dog, then fell down and picked a fight with a particularly mad dummy. It was light work though, and I was only hit 4 times, making it through on my first try. After doing this, I met up with Napstablook and pondered my life. I continued through Waterfall and picked up the torn notebook until I finally reached Undyne without a challenge. Undyne was a complete pushover, then I went to her house and she tried to make me food. Shortly after meeting Alphys and Metaton, I ran through the Hotlands, ignoring Alphys and picking up one of the most useful items in the entire run, the Stained Apron. This item heals us 1 HP every other turn. It's not much, but it helps. Next, I went up a few floors and fought the guards, who were no match for me and were swiftly defeated. Soon after, I found myself in a room full of spiderwebs and a giant spider. Oh, well that was a lot easier than the first time I tried to do this, so... Following this, I arrived at the MTT resort, where I bought nothing and left immediately. In the core, the enemies are surprisingly strong and actually pose a threat to Dave. However, the real challenge arrives on this bridge. You must cross this bridge to press a button to deactivate a laser. However, crossing this bridge, there are 3 encounters, meaning you would have to fight 7 of the extremely strong enemies in a row without healing. However, I did what you might call a big brain play. My rule was I was only allowed to use each save point once, so I just missed the checkpoint, defeated the first encounter, then walked back and saved, which restored my health and I never have to do the first encounter again. Plus, on the second encounter, I used the stick on magic, allowing me to instantly spare him, making the fight a lot easier. And with that, the button was pressed, and it was on to Metaton. Now, some would think that he would be a challenge to beat. However, I've never touched or even seen grass, so I beat him first try and didn't get hit until his final attack. And now, lore.
No. Wait. Wait.
Asgore, the hardest boss in this challenge. This is because of his high damage, the lengthy fight, and the fact if you die, you have to restart the fight, unlike any other boss past this point. Now this fight, unlike any other, took some time to beat. Some attacks I could get through without trouble, but others I couldn't get down. Even with the fact that he would bring you down to 1 HP before killing you, he still took me nearly half an hour to beat, and it was really close. Like, too close. Yes! That was close. Also, call me bad if you want, but right now I'm doing a run where I'm using absolutely nothing. No food, armor, weapons, anything. And I've already spent 3 hours trying to beat Asgore and I still can't do it. Help me. If you want to see that video, it should be up soon, hopefully, I don't know. However, instantly after Asgore, you have to fight Flowey. But because you can't eat food anyway in this fight, it's irrelevant. Once Flowey is defeated and he is spared, you finally get Sans' phone call, and the run could be considered as over. But this is a true pacifist run, so I reset, picked up Undyne's letter for Alphys, and went on the date. And soon, I descended to the true lab. When down there, I had to be strategic with my saves, because there's only a few, and if you don't remember, I can only use each one once. Even though that was only like 2 minutes ago I said that, but your attention span could be really bad. This was a bit of a problem because the amalgamates were quite strong and I did die a few times while exploring the lab. But after collecting all of the keys, we escaped the true lab and went to Asgore for the second time. And after the biggest crossover in gaming history, we get attacked by Flowey, who has absorbed all of the human souls. This causes him to turn into Asriel Dreamer, but it doesn't matter too much as you respawn during this fight anyways, so it's a piece of cake. After all my friends were saved, and Asriel disappeared, we finally left the underground, and the run was truly over. Thank you all for watching this far, I really appreciate it. If you have any more challenge suggestions, let me know below in the comments. I do have a few more of these challenges in the works. Probably for the next one I'll make it a bit longer, probably not skip over as much. They won't just be Undertale, I have a couple of games in mind, like Titanfall, maybe some older games that I used to play as a kid. So if you're interested, maybe consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.